You ever have employees struggling in extreme heat during the summer? Here's how we fix that for one warehouse in Texas. In this case, we roll into this logistics company. They've got about 20 to 30 doors that they're shipping and receiving out of both sides of the facility. Well, this was in Houston. We had similar cases in Dallas, Austin, various parts of Texas because it's hot. But Houston is brutal, and they were losing productivity. Guys were having to take breaks. What did we do to solve that? Well, we had to create air movement. And in order to do that, we took a look at the space. We found the aisles, we found the openings, and we put big ceiling fans in there to keep air moving. The result was immediate. The consequences were amazing. Everybody started smiling, everybody was thanking us, and they got air moving across their skin. So the sweat became a cooling agent. So the air was hitting them, cooling them down, and making them happy. They didn't have to take as many breaks. It was awesome. So beginning in Texas, especially Houston, because Houston is killer. It's just in the summertime, you can't even hardly breathe because you've got humidity in the air, and humidity is horrible when you combine it with heat. But if you don't have air movement, it's like you're drowning. And so Houston would very much stand out. And there's lots of other parts of the country, really, not just Houston. The whole Gulf region, we see it, Louisiana, Mississippi, and even into Florida, South Alabama, that whole region, there's just a lot of hot, humid air. Big logistics companies like DHL and UPS, different names that come to mind. But it's been basically, we strategically put fans in places where we could move the maximum amount of air with the minimum number of fans. So what we're doing is we're trying to maximize dollars. How much is this going to cost? We know we can make a big impression with one fan, but if we use two fans, how much bigger is the impression? But if we use three fans, is that really necessary when we could do it with two? So we study the area and we maximize it. How is the space being used? So once the fans were up and in place, immediately, well, even during the process, people are getting excited. I mean, they're walking by and they're like, man, are we glad you guys are here. It's been too long, they hear that all the time. And immediately, like you look around and everybody's smiling and everybody's moving. It's not as stagnant, so everybody is like engaged, working. And you notice right away, there's not as many people taking breaks and kind of measuring their time in the workplace because they're not worried about crashing and burning. They're working steady.